Welcome to Leeds Bear Hunt, supporting the invaluable work of Leeds Hospital's charity. I'm Dixie.
And I'm Emma from Heart Yorkshire. You can hear us every weekday getting Yorkshire home from 4 p.m.
But right now, we're embarking on an adventure along one of the trails, revealing all the incredible bears along the way.
You can follow along by downloading the Leeds Bear Hunt app or visiting leedsbearhunt.co.uk.
We're on the Swishy Swashy Trail, which will take you around 40 minutes to walk and covers around 1.8 miles.
That's around 4,000 steps. How many bears will you find?
We begin our journey at the University of Leeds, close to Jerusalem Chapel, where we find Spectrum, designed by Christine Joplin and sponsored by Be Curious at the University of Leeds.
Rainbows have long been a symbol of hope and for many years have represented the LGBTQ+ community. During the pandemic, they became a symbol of gratitude to the much-loved NHS. Christine wanted to create a design that reflected the rainbow's colourfulness and inclusivity, whilst including a bunch of people showing how diverse, creative, friendly and fun-loving the people of Leeds are.
From here, we're following Little Woodhouse Street and heading to the main entrance of the Children's Hospital.
Here we find Bear Full of Care, designed by Hannah Jane Lewin, which will find its forever home here at the Children's Hospital once the trail is over. Around 200 children will spend the night in hospital tonight, with hundreds more being treated at any one time. And this is what the trail is about, helping the region's poorly children and babies who are treated here in Leeds by raising as much money as possible.
A Bear Full of Care is inspired by We're Going on a Bear Hunt, as sometimes there are things we can't go over or under, we simply have to go through. Hannah's artwork shows the kindness and care shown to the children of our region who are facing their own bears in terms of health challenges. From a smiling face to a warm hug, from providing physical medical attention to all sorts of play therapy, this bear captures the compassion and empathy shown to children and their families.
Heading down Great George Street, we find Hero Bear, designed by Donna Newman.
The face of the trail, Hero, was the very first bear designed and painted. He was created to engage with the local community and encapsulates everything about the trail. The design features the characters from We're Going on a Bear Hunt engaged in the trail through an illustrated map of Leeds. Following the bear's painty purple footprints, they weave their way through iconic Leeds landmarks.
Continuing along Great George Street towards Millennium Square, we've found another fantastic bear in Nelson Mandela Gardens. This is Bear Leave in Magic. He was designed by Jenny Leonard and is sponsored by Longs of Leeds. He's designed like a magician with a secret bear card hidden in his pocket. Jenny hopes that this iconic design will be a strong, recognisable character for the trail that children will love. He is complete with a wand, cards, handkerchiefs and a red bow tie.
Let's head up to Victoria Gardens outside Leeds Central Library, where we find X-Bear.
X-Bear is designed by Marta Zubietta and sponsored by Leeds City Council.
X-Bear is Marta's tribute to a Leeds scientific discovery that changed health history, the X-ray.
It was one of the most important scientific breakthroughs of the 20th century when William Henry Bragg and his son William Lawrence Bragg discovered the structure of crystals using X-ray technology at the University of Leeds. This helped to pave the way for all kinds of new discoveries in the years to come, including work on the structure of DNA.
This is Dixie and Emma on the Swishy Swashy Trail of Leeds Bear Hunt, supporting the work of Leeds Hospital's charity.
A bit further down the hedgerow, outside the light on Cookridge Street, is Polar Bear, designed by Graham Harefield and sponsored by Us Studio.
Sea ice is the essential habitat for polar bears, but across the Arctic, it's disappearing fast. Due to rising temperatures caused by our climate crisis, sea ice concentrations have declined in every decade since the start of satellite records by an average of 12.6%. The remaining ice is younger, thinner, melts earlier in spring and refreezes later in autumn. This severely affects polar bears' survival chances. This ice loss has been visually represented by removing 12.6% of the bear.
Continuing up Cookridge Street, just outside the City Museum, we find Nettie, designed by Christine Jopling.
Nettie Honey Bear is a tribute to all those football-loving women who have triumphed over adversity and proved that there is a place for women on the football pitch. In 1894, Nettie Honeyball pioneered the British Ladies Football Club. In the 1920s, the famous Preston factory team, Dick Kerr Ladies, was pulling in record crowds until the FA banned women's football. Today, England's Lionesses have proved that women's football can bring it home.
Let's head back to the Hedgerow via Albion Street, and in front of the St John's Centre, Dortmund Square plays host to this amazing bear, God's Own Country, designed by Helen Naylor and sponsored by Leeds Bradford Airport.
The design of this bear is inspired by and celebrates Yorkshire, featuring the iconic white rose and local Yorkshire landscapes, landmarks and wildlife.
From here, we head away from the Hedgerow towards Merrion Street Gardens. This bear is perfect for the gardens. It's called Bloom and was designed by Carolyn Dowsett and sponsored by Think OTB Agency.
This bear encourages a message of joy and togetherness, a reminder that together we can grow to encourage positivity.
From the gardens, we head into the Merrion Centre itself. This bear is called We Are Leeds, and it was designed by Ekaterina Sheath, and it's sponsored by the Merrion Centre. The artist wanted to ensure that the people who make up our city were the main focus of this bear. Each character is based on a person who walked past while she was drawing on location in Leeds. It could be you, Dixie. People are going for a stroll, catching up with friends and spending time with family. This design aims to encourage a sense of pride as locals see the vibrant multicultural community celebrated. We are Leeds.
Just outside the Merrion Centre, you'll find another bear visiting the Leeds Hospital's charity shop.
Say hello to Mother Pord, designed by Jess Perrin. Mother Pord is inspired by technology and the advancement of computers throughout the years. This intricate design was created by mapping out the wiring and nodes with lots of stencil shapes and masking tape, which creates a bold and clean result.
Our final stop on the Swishy Swashy Trail sees us exiting the Merrion Centre onto Merrion Way and then across to First Direct Arena, home to all the big stars performing in Leeds. Standing proud outside is a walk on the wild side, designed by Rachel and Philippa Corcutt and sponsored by First Direct Bank.
Adventure into the wild with this colourful bear made to look like two of our most loved and iconic animals, the majestic zebra and the leopard. Inspired by the beauty of the animal kingdom, this bear highlights the importance of conservation, caring for our planet and protecting animals from extinction. Featuring an array of tropical plants as well as beautiful flowers inspired by some of Leeds' best-loved gardens, this design celebrates nature and its importance in our lives.
Don't forget that you can make a donation to your favourite bears on the Leeds Bear Hunt app, with all the money raised going to Leeds Hospital's charity. We have world-class NHS hospitals here in Leeds, and your donations make them even better. Our NHS staff already do an incredible job caring for the youngest patients, and your support can help them do even more.
We hope you've had a great time bear spotting on the Swishy Swashy Trail at Leeds Bear Hunt. Why not try one of the other trails? The bears are on the streets of Leeds until the 9th of September.